Welcome to today's video where I'm going to be trying some of the most viral pastries in Australia. The work that gets put into some of these foods is absolutely insane, so make sure you stick around to see what I'm going to be eating. Our first location is Bam Bam Bakehouse, which is located in Mermaid Beach. It's one of the highest rated bakeries in all of Australia, and I have been here a couple times before, so I know the quality is pretty damn good. Being the first location, I've got to be a bit disciplined here because I'm pretty damn hungry and I'm trying only to get 2 or 3 items, not 4, 5, 6, because the calories will blow out very quickly. I've gone with 3 things. Meant to be 2, but I got 3. All right, we've got our goods here. I know I said I was going to take it easy, but the cookie was looking really good, so ended up getting 3 things instead of 2, but that's fine. We have our 3 items here in front of us. So here we've got a muffin slash croissant, a croissant with cheesecake filling and blueberry sauce with blueberries. Then we have a strawberry tart, I think lemon strawberry tart, and our Nutella cookie. All of these look really good. I'm gonna start with the tart and work my way around to the croissant, which I'm most excited about. The glaze on top is a bit soft. It's been sitting in a fridge type thing, so the sugar's gone soft on it. Feels dense and squishy. So that's not bad of a start. There were a couple of things I want to touch on though. Strawberries, amazing. It's coming into strawberry season here in Australia, so big juicy strawberries, love them. The sugar on top obviously adds to the sweetness, which is nice. The one thing that was letting this down was the tart shell. It was crumbly and a little bit dry, just falling apart there. I thought it was going to be dense when I picked it up. It wasn't as dense as I thought. An okay flavour, not super sweet, but the dryness sort of, yeah, wasn't a fan of that. Custard in the middle was really nice, but probably lacking a bit of flavour too. I'm going to rate this one a 6.5 out of 10. All right, we'll move that one to the side and get onto our cookie. This looks cooked to perfection. Golden brown, looks a little bit caramelised on the outside here, on the bottom. Absolutely looks amazing. Even smells delicious. So that one's an absolute winner there. I really like that flavour. Soft and chewy in the middle. Outside's crunchy, the texture's really nice. Even a little bits of chocolate have gone hard, but adds to the texture there. I love the flavour here. And obviously the Nutella, even a little bits of chocolate on top, just add to the flavour even more. So this one so far is the best. I'm gonna rank that an 8 out of 10. It's a really good cookie. On to our last item for location 1. We've got our blueberry cheesecake croissant. Like I said at the start, really excited to get this one in. Looks good, a little bit jiggly in the middle. Looks full of flavour. So many flies around here. Wait. So let's get the bite of this one. That's a lot better than I was expecting. I forgot it was a lemon and blueberry. I absolutely love lemon when it comes to this stuff. So it's nice to have that flavour in there. Now, on the outside, flaky, cooked to perfection, which is nice, but the inside, it's still soft. And the middle is full of that cheesecake filling and not dry. I feel like if you get a dry croissant or croissant type thing, absolutely ruins the whole thing. But this one's not dry, dense in the middle, really good again. I'm gonna rank this one a 7.8 out of 10. Okay, that's all our items for location 1. Great start there, pretty high rankings too. Definitely the cookie's my favourite there. Next would be the croissant, then the tart. Not so good. Still good, but yeah, not so good. Very happy with location 1. Our next location is going to be Paddock Bakery, which is about a 15-minute drive. So we'll make our way there and see what they have to offer. All right, we're at location 2 now, and I've just got one goal. Not get overexcited, and I've got to stick to my guns and only get 2 things. Not 3 or 4, because I'll get very fat if I get more. This is a really popular place here too on the Gold Coast, and I've never actually been here, which I don't know what to expect. It's a cool little vibe in here too, music and that going. Also get a carrot cake.
Yeah.
Go on 3 things again, not 2. We've got our 3 items again. Something a bit cool to start with though. We have a layered cake in a can. Have not had one of these before. This flavour is lemon meringue, and like I said before, lemon I love. I love the fluffy flavour of the meringue. I think it's a cool thing having separate layers, but I think I prefer the cake together. It's not for me. It tastes really good. I just prefer everything else together. The bottom is the nicest though, because it goes into the crumble bit and that adds the texture, which is really nice. I'm gonna give that a 6.5 out of 10. All right, we have our second thing here, the carrot cake. So I wasn't planning on getting carrot cake. I didn't think it was very viral. It's more the place we're at that's viral. I just couldn't go past it. It looks really, really good. Caramelized on top there. The walnuts are stuck with the sugar. It feels very dense and gooey, hopefully gooey in the middle. Cream cheese on top there. Not overly sweet, which is nice. All right, let's dig in. Oh, I think that's the best carrot cake I've ever had. I think that my favorite thing about this is the top. It's almost like a caramel glaze or something on top there, and it's chewy, which is not a texture we've had with any of the things yet. So that adds to the cake a lot. The cake itself, full of flavor, taste of carrot, cinnamon, everything. And like I said, super dense in the middle. So given that it's the best carrot cake I've ever had, the best thing we've had today too, I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. That's one of my favorite sweets I've had all year probably. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm a bit of a tough critic. I will never give it out of 10 because I don't believe anything can be a 10. There's always room for improvement. So the fact that I gave this a 9, it's a really good piece of food. Definitely recommend. All right, last item here. Got a creme brulee donut. I've never actually had a creme brulee donut. I love creme brulee as a dessert. It's probably one of my favorites to be honest, but never had it as a donut. So let's get stuck into it. The dough here is light and fluffy. The top is obviously crunchy, so the contrast between the two work really well. I think the sugar's just slightly overdone, burnt, a little bit bitter for me. The custard in the middle, that's sweet, so they do work well together, but still for me personally, I think it's just a little bit too bitter. But all in all, light, fluffy, full of flavor this one. Really good donut. Not the best we've had today, but certainly not the worst. I'm gonna give that a 7.9 out of 10. Location 2 is done. Now we're on to location 3, which is about a 10-minute drive. I have heard that location 3 has some more unique things that I haven't tried before, which makes it a bit more interesting because I kind of want a bit of savoury stuff. So I think I need something interesting to keep me on the sweet path. So let's see what location 3 has. Okay, so location 3, we're at Tart Bakery in Burleigh Heads. Now, we've got 2 items here. I stuck to my guns, didn't get 3, which I'm very happy about. Our first item is a salted caramel churro. Apparently it's a churro, like a churro anyway. So this is salted caramel, and it's actually got salted caramel all the way through it, and it's leaking out the bottom, and it's very, very heavy. It's such a small thing, but it's very heavy. So I'll break it open first, see what the middle looks like. So you can see that caramel there is all the way through it, so hopefully that adds some good flavour. The caramel flavour is really good. It's not overly sweet, it's just full of caramel flavour. It's really soft and fudgy, kind of like a brownie, and the outside, super crispy and flaky. The only negative I have on that is the outside, where it's obviously deep fried. A little bit oily. It's absorbed the oil. I don't know if the oil was hot enough, but it's just absorbed it a little bit. Apart from that, great tasting. Texture, obviously, middle fudgy, outside crunchy. I really like it. I'm gonna give that a 7.7 out of 10. We're just thinking that maybe this has been soaked in syrup or something, and it's not actually oil. At least, I'm just being a bit optimistic. I think that's what it is. Maybe it is oil, but if not, sorry that I said it was oil. Okay, so picture this. You're sitting down, you're eating a big muffin. What part of the muffin do you want to eat? The top. The top's the best part. No one wants to eat the middle. So, they do muffin tops here. The top only. So I think it's such a cool idea. This one here is strawberry and I think maybe white chocolate or strawberry and cheesecake. I can't quite remember, but you can see there, we've got the, I think it's chocolate. You got the chocolate through it, and the top is very, very crunchy. I think that my favourite part about that is the texture on the outside from the sugar. The sugar, large bits of sugar. I don't know if you can see, but there's large bits of sugar on there which add a really good texture. I think the middle is probably a bit too soft and doughy. Almost tastes a bit underdone. You can look in there. I don't know if the moisture from the strawberries have made it not cook as well, but the outside, really good because it's crunchy from obviously the sugar. Cooked perfectly on the outside. Inside, probably just a touch underdone. The flavour itself, taste the strawberry, taste the chocolate, but not that much. You can't taste it that much. One thing I'd probably like to see more is 2 more minutes in the oven. Apart from that, probably also the strawberries. I'd like to see a few more strawberries. We've got a few slivers on there, but not heaps throughout. But like I said, the strawberries could also make it a little bit harder to cook, adding that moisture. So I can understand why there might not be as many. All in all, it is very nice. Texture's really good. Flavour is lacking a bit though, and obviously, like I said, even though I like it, it is a bit doughy in the middle. So I'm going to give this one a 7.3 out of 10. So that's our 3 locations hit there. We had some great food. There wasn't a single item that I didn't like, but for me, my favourite was the carrot cake from Paddock Bakery. Really good. Best carrot cake I've ever had. I can confidently say that. Cameraman didn't like it as much as me. Thought it was really good still, but not their favourite. It's definitely my favourite though. Really good cake. Now when it comes to bakery food, I think my personal favourite is an almond croissant. Obviously didn't do that today, tried to keep it a little bit different, but I'm curious to see what your guys' favourite is. So drop it in the comments, your favourite bakery food, because there's so many types, and I'd like to do another video like this so we can taste the other types of things. Maybe I'll taste some from the comments, so let me know your favourite. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.